Okay, now we're recording. Um, so yes, number one, clean up your groups. I'm still cleaning up my groups because I literally have had, like, I've never removed myself from a group in like the 12 years that I've been on Facebook. So what I did was I started going through I go through and remove myself from like 50 to 60 a day. Just because I don't want to, like, yeah, same, Jamie. Like, I've left hundreds of groups already. But I really have ones that are part of my fives that I focus on. So I'm, like I said, really fortunate to be a part of some mom groups that are, it's not like the stereotypical, like, they're all like judgment free zones. Okay, get down, please. No, you're gonna fall. Um, so I've made some good connections, and um yeah, so Reagan mentioned they ban you if you go in and add members. So that's not what I'm saying to do. So what was recommended and what I do generally to find friends on Facebook, because Facebook is a whole different ball game than Instagram. You can't add somebody without knowing them, or having some kind of relationship with them, because I personally feel like Facebook is way more personal than Instagram. So what you do is you go in, I every other day go into a different one of my groups. I have, like I said, mom groups, and then I am still a part of a Weight Watchers group, even though I don't do Weight Watchers anymore. But I've made some really good relationships in there as well. So I see. Finding groups that are related to your fives. So what are your fives, and what type of groups are there that you can join? And then going in there every other day, every 3 days, something like that, posting an open-ended question. So like my daughter's in Girl Scouts. So I just posted in one last night. It was like, hey, does anybody have any daughters, any daisies, which is what she is in Girl Scouts. And I woke up this morning to like 28 comments. So I still don't just go in there and follow everybody. I start building that relationship, and hey, I need you to be quiet. I start building that relationship and interacting back and forth with the people that have commented. And you're going to give it 24 to 48 hours. And anyone that you've had a back and forth conversation with, like they commented, you replied, and then they replied back, and like an actual conversation with, you're going to go add them as a friend. So that to me is not like, the groups that I'm in, you're not supposed to add members either, but I've never had a problem, because once you start to build that relationship, then they're either going to add you or not. I've literally had one person in the probably like 8 months that I've been doing this been like, hey, why are you friend requesting me? Like, do I know you? And I mean, this is literally how I add all of my new people on Facebook. So I want you guys, if you're not part of groups, no, there's not. You have to leave one by one. It's as far as I know, you have to leave one by one. It's time consuming, but it is totally worth it. My engagement has gone up so much in the groups that I am in by leaving other groups, and even just on my regular like profile. So if you're not part of groups that are part of your fives, I want you to find one or two groups and really focus on them. If you are a part of groups that are related to your fives, find 3 to 5, or even, I usually focus on like 3 groups a week. So find like 3 to 5 groups and really focus on those for a couple weeks at a time. Posting open-ended questions, giving it 48 hours. Okay. Giving it 48 hours, and then going back and or giving it 48 hours of you interacting with people and then adding the people from your post. So if you are part of a group, go ahead and pop up a question really quick. If you're not, go find some groups that are related to your fives. We're just going to take like 2 minutes and do this. Yeah, mine.
Christian broke mommy's other computer again.
Yeah, my tiny tornado broke my new computer, and I thought they were gonna stay asleep because they were up late. So hey, they were up late, so I assumed that they would sleep late, and they woke up literally as soon as I pressed new meeting. So. Yeah, Kiana, that's probably the most accurate thing ever. And yes, his like permanent name is Tiny Tornado. Like we rarely call him his name now. Or we call him TT. All right, so since we're already on Facebook, let's go ahead and do birthdays. I really love Shakira and Candy's thing that they've been doing. I think Shakira started it and Candy's now doing it and loves it. Is doing video birthdays. Yeah, just take it in chunks. Don't try to unfollow all of your friends. I set a timer for like 10 minutes, and what I can unfollow in 10 minutes is all I do for that day. I don't spend a whole lot of time each day on that. That's why it's taken me like 3 months to unfollow the groups. Anyways, birthdays. Birthday videos. I love that idea. I have been doing it for 2 days now, and it's insane. Just about everybody that I send it to, I've had a conversation with. Can you stop? So if you have not tried that, I highly recommend it. So we'll take like 3 minutes and do birthdays. I'm going to make this quick because my kids are just going to keep like yelling that they're hungry. So we'll take a couple minutes and do birthdays. Sherry, I go just to the little search icon and type in birthdays, and it pops up and says, I don't know if you can see that. It pops up and says upcoming birthdays. I know I've had a couple girls on my team that have said that they don't have that option when it comes up. But they just had to play around with it. Hey, they just had to play around with it. And find it. Facebook at Shakira. I don't know what you mean. Oh, your Facebook is updating right now? I think that's what you mean.
Are you on the map? Want to play this game?
All right. Once you're finished up with birthdays, we're gonna go through and interact in some stories on Facebook. I think we're just gonna focus on Facebook today. Just because that's where I feel led. So we're gonna go through and do some stories on Facebook. I personally get to them through going through the Messenger app. Sorry, my boys. I go to the Messenger app, click on people, and then click on stories, and then I have all the stories there. So we will do, guys, Lord, we'll do stories for a couple of minutes. Okay, this is totally not related to the work with me, but if you guys have not tried Thirst, stop sleeping on it. Like, I tried it for the first time like 3 days ago, and I'm like, okay, how many of these can I drink a day? Because I'm actually curious how many of me can drink a day. I feel like a whole freaking new person on drinking Thirst. My husband tried it and he's like, okay. Like, my husband is really weird about like any kind of supplements. So he takes the capsules and that's it. Yeah, I have the one with caffeine because I have a toddler that doesn't sleep, so I need all of the extra energy I can get. Yeah, so far I've just drank one a day. I don't know if you can have more than one a day. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. But if you have not tried it, do it. Reagan, so for me, I said it kind of tastes like grape Pedialyte. It kind of tastes like grape Pedialyte, but not in like a bad way, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna order the one without caffeine because my kids keep drinking it, and I'm like, no, you cannot, like, you can't. It's like a grape flavor, but it's not an overpowering grape flavor, if that makes sense. I'm out of Activate. I have to order some more of that too, but I've heard it's really good mixed with that. I personally don't mind the taste. I know a couple people have said that it's something that they have to get used to. I'm talking. Okay, well, just give me a minute. Yeah, I love it. I mean, I love it. So that was totally off topic, but finish up with stories, and then we are going to go and interact with people that you have recently added on Facebook. So if you don't know how to get to that, you're going to go to your page, so to your profile. Reagan said she loves your mask. He has capes and everything to go with it.
And we're gonna wear rest of the.
Oh, Sherry said hello. So you're gonna go to your Facebook page, and then scroll down and click on see all friends.
Mom.
Just a moment, and then up top it says recent. So if you click on recent, it's gonna pull up everybody that you have added recently on Facebook. So we'll take like go eat. We'll take like 3 minutes and interact. So I've been doing the 3, 2, 1. My mind just blanked. Somebody, oh, it was Becky. Is Becky on here? No, they're still like, it's still early there. I just spaced. So it's 3 likes, 2 comments, and 1.
Yeah.
I need you to be quiet. I can't remember what the 1 is, and I don't have my notebook right here. But I've been doing the 3 and the 2. Every time I interact with somebody, I go to their page, like 3 things, and then comment on 2 things. What is the 1 that's gonna bug me? Hand me my notebook over there. So we'll take a couple minutes and do that. I have, my notebook is almost full, you guys.
Cause me and Mary was coloring on it.
Yeah, because they were coloring on it.
P2.
Oh, and 1 story. Okay, so I guess that's what I've been doing. So I usually do 3 likes, 2 comments, and then I go through their story, and I'll, yeah, I was doing it without realizing it. I'll go through, and if they have a story, then I'll go through and comment or respond to something on their story, or I'll send them a direct message based off of like if I see something on their profile that I like.
Mom, can I turn off the TV?
Okay, I'm all over the place today, y'all, but I just came across this on somebody's page and I have to share it. It says, "It ran in my family until it ran into me." Like, that is powerful, y'all. We are interacting with people that we've recently added on Facebook. Tiffany, I just saw it on somebody that I recently added. It was on her page. I love that. Like, that was powerful. All right, so we are going to, guys, y'all, we're going to interact with people that have interacted with you. Sorry, Naomi. Christian is potty training, so they're like hyping him up right now. We're gonna interact with people that have interacted with you. So what I'm doing is going to my page, Linden. I'm going to my page and interacting with people that have liked and commented. Oh yeah, Reagan, please. Reagan said that she figured out how to mass leave groups on Facebook. So she's gonna screen record and send in Telegram. I'm gonna interact with people that have liked and commented on my recent posts. I want to share something. Hold on just one second. Okay, mom life, y'all. I came across this tip on TikTok yesterday, so I have not done it yet, but I want to share because it seems like it's going to work really well. So this girl said, when you are posting on Instagram or Facebook, you should comment back. You should comment back as soon as someone comments, like within the first like 20 minutes to an hour. You want to comment back to them. And then when you go to post your next post, you go back and like every comment. Hey, you go back and like every comment. Y'all, my husband owes me. So when you go to post your next post, you go back and like every comment that you have already responded to, because for whatever reason, like within the algorithm, that's going to put whatever you post, it's going to put it into their feed because you've interacted with them recently. So that's something that I'm going to be trying today and for the next few days. I just wanted to share because that sounded like a really good tip. Okay. My 4-year-old's having a complete meltdown in the background, so I'm sorry. If you guys have not yet, go ahead and take a picture, screen record, whatever of our work with me and put that up in your stories. And then we're going to finish up with interacting on most recent. So going into that most recent tab on Facebook and interacting there. I also use this to unfollow groups if I come across them. And then unfollowing people that I do not align with as well. Okay, y'all. I don't know if like Facebook is broken right now or not, but the last like 24 hours, I have been seeing people in my most recent and in my regular feed that I have not seen like ever. Like just people that like I honestly forgot I was friends with, like people I've added from high school or stuff. Like I I don't know what's going on. I don't know if else is like that, but I am totally taking advantage of it and interacting with people that I've not interacted with in forever. So we're gonna finish up interacting in most recent, and now that we've had a good like 30-minute chunk of time engaging and interacting and doing all of the things on Facebook, we're gonna go ahead and make a post. So going into like Pinterest and finding a quote that sparks a post in your mind. Amanda, did you mean to raise your hand? I just saw that. I don't know. Her screen went off now. So going in like Pinterest and finding a quote, or did you have something? I don't know.
Sorry, I figured it out on my own. I got it.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank
You're
you.
fine. Or watch out. Or I go into like old batch posting notes from Chris's batch posting Zooms. Or I will go into I have like a whole post notes folder in my phone, going back through, finding an old post, changing it up, making it new, posting that, or something pulling from your like personal development for the day. Just something, you know, find some inspiration somewhere and make a post from it. That you're, excuse me, tiny tornado tearing stuff up back here. So that's just, this is kind of how I do my IPAs throughout the day. I'll take whenever I have 15 to 30 minutes of a chunk of time. Can we not? I will do very intentional interactions and then post. I also try to post more, Lyndon, sorry y'all. I also try to post more of engagement type posts in the morning, asking questions, getting people to interact. So then throughout the day, I have those people to go back to that have commented. Get down now.
Watch Peppa Pig.
Get down. Tiny tornado, y'all. I have those people to go back to throughout the day to interact with before I post. So yeah, that's it for today. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. If y'all go live, do you still make a picture post on your timelines, or does that count for your post today? Lives are not a post. I don't know who said that, but that's exactly how they said it. I think it was M. Lives are not a post. So if you go live, you go live. That's awesome. That's getting your engagement up. That's getting your interaction up, but it's not a post. Not everybody is going to watch your live, but people will see your post scrolling through, if that makes sense. So I personally try to space out my live, but I just like, that's like just an extra thing for me in the day. So if I post in the morning and post in the evening, I usually have to go live either like during nap time or after my kids go to bed. Hey, sorry. So I will, when I like, I'm gonna go live this morning just with my crazy kids because we're gonna like do an activity together. But if I go live at nap time, then I post in the morning and in the evening. If I go live, or if I don't go live at nap time and I'm planning on going live that day, but I don't get it done, then I'll make a post in the afternoon and then go live in the evening, if that makes sense. That's just how I do it. I don't know. So make sure that I'm totally like guilty of this. I've not posted anything bold about the bonuses right now. So that's going to be, I'm going to make an engagement post this morning, and then I'm going to post something bold about our bonuses that we have right now this evening. So if you've not made a bold post about these bonuses, or even if you have, that's your homework for today, is to post about bonuses and then make a reel. Y'all, I made a reel yesterday. I tagged Lavelle. I tagged Lavelle Official. This is Instagram. I know we're not even on Instagram today, but I tagged Lavelle Official and then I hashtagged them. Anytime I do that, my views skyrocket. So make sure that you're making reels and make sure that you are tagging Lavelle in them if they are Lavelle related, business related. So that's homework. Posting about the bonus and making a reel today. I love you guys. Thanks for hopping on. Sorry for all the craziness. This is how I work all day. If you guys have any
Mommy.
Yeah, also hashtag Lavelle,
Mom,
Lavelle Thrive, Thriver, Thrive.
You got to put this.
I don't know what that last one was.
Mom.
No, put that back, please. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had hashtags are huge for
Does you want to wear a necklace?
hashtags are huge for reels. So yeah,
They
thank
help
you guys for
put it
being on and tolerating my
Sit down.
children. I will see you all tomorrow on
Turn
our
around.
team huddle.
Turn around.